Okay guys, Tony here, and in this video I'm going to do a start to finish strategy. Okay, this is a very important strategy if you want to do Parasite SEO for high ticket affiliate marketing. Okay, and the results from this is going to take you from a seed keyword to subtopics that are buyer intent with a bunch of buyer intent, commercial intent keywords that we can target, and also article suggestions for those particular niches that we're going to target. Okay, so you can see I've already run a campaign here, or the first step of the campaign here, and to do that all we need to do is we start a new project and we put in here what we want to what niche we want to dig into. Okay, so in this case what I did is I run a project with the keyword 25 high ticket jewelry niches. Okay, so that has given me 25 results in here. Now, two things to pay attention to if you are a Parasite SEO customer, and that is that you should use the GPT-4 Turbo. Okay, so in the AI settings you can choose GPT 3.5 Turbo or GPT 4.5 Turbo. 4.5 Turbo works well. The second thing is, when you're adding your project, if you want to get 25 results back, then you write something like this: 25 high ticket affiliate niches. Okay, it's better if you're able to identify the type of high ticket affiliate niches. So in this one I put jewelry niches. Okay, so I run this to save us some time on the video, and what we're going to do now is we are going to take one of these keywords. I'm going to take diamond engagement rings. Okay, and we're going to run again a new project, and this time I'm going to put in here 25 diamond engagement rings for high ticket affiliate marketing promotion. Engagement rings, I'll put ideas in here. Okay, and I can add the project and we can start processing. Okay, so we got 25 results back. That took a couple of minutes. I did pause the video while it was working in the background, and what we're doing then is we're going with the seed keyword, and then we are choosing some of one of these options in here. Okay, so you can see we've got multiple instances of engagement rings, and we've got multiple instances of different things like earrings and bracelets, etc, etc. Okay, so engagement rings is something that's always going to be popular, and so digging into that, we've got an interesting one right here at the top: lab grown diamond engagement rings. So we're going to dig deeper again. So we've gone one level deep with this, then we have gone 2 levels deep by putting in diamond engagement rings, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go deeper one more time, and we're going to put in here lab grown diamond engagement rings, and again I'm going to put in the number 25, and the reason for that is because it tells the AI how many results we want to get back. Okay, so I'll add the project, come down here, and I will start the process once this one has stopped. You can see we got 2 tabs at the top here. Let's start from the first one. So we got the 25 suggestions here, and then it goes into the details in here. So you can see here luxury diamond engagement rings. Okay, and it will give you various outputs here for closely related keywords, LSI keywords, long tail keywords, the content types that are ranking on page 1 of Google, the content advice based on the current rankings. So this is going to tell you the types of posts. This kind of stuff that you would do if you were doing this manually. You would always go and check the SERP results to see the type of content, whether it's a comparison type post, a list type post, or just a review type post with one particular product. This is giving you all of that information, and then it gives you suggested articles. But we don't want to take that first one. We want to dig deeper and deeper and deeper so that we can get into the buyer intent subtopics that are going to be less competitive. Okay, the deeper we dig, the less competitive it's going to be. And you can see here for the lab grown diamonds, we can dig in again, lab created diamond engagement rings, best lab grown diamond engagement rings, etc. We got the LSI, we got the closely related, we got the long tail. And what you will notice is every time you get into the long tail keywords, these are really buyer intent keywords. Okay, these really are buyer intent keywords. And again, the type of content, so you've got informative guides, comprehensive buying guides, like how to choose the perfect lab grown diamond engagement ring, for example. And here the suggested articles. But again, we don't want to stop there, we want to dig deeper, and that's what we're going to do once that previous one stops, because it's still running right now. I just need to give it a little bit more time. You can see there's another couple just appeared, and you can see down the bottom the progress down here. So it's still running. It's going to get 25 different subtopics for that particular keyword that we put in there, which was diamond engagement rings. Okay, so that is now finished, and we can see that we have got a whole bunch of information in here. Now, I've decided already I wanted to go with the lab created diamond engagement rings because I think that would be a very, very, very popular topic. So now I'm going to run this one for 25 lab grown diamond engagement rings. Okay, and that should give us 25 suggestions for subtopics of lab grown diamond engagement rings. Okay, pretty obvious, but we'll click on start processing. I'll come back when this is finished processing. And while that is running, I'll just run you through this PDF that I'm putting together here. I've got a Google Doc. I'll turn it into a PDF and put it into the Facebook page. And you can see I've been actually doing the step-by-steps here. Okay, and I've already done this campaign yesterday when I was testing it. And you can see here that we're getting a whole bunch of information coming back from the Magic Recon tool, including some search numbers, some search volumes as well. Okay, all the way down we just keep digging deeper and deeper and deeper, and as we get into the deepness of these subtopics, we start to get even more buyer intent keywords, because you can see here like Ritani lab grown diamond rings and James Allen lab grown diamond rings, etc., etc. So we just keep digging deeper and deeper until we get to the point where we have got very, very commercial intent keywords. And you can tell that just by looking at the not the search volume, but you can tell that by looking at the long tail keyword suggestions. If I click in here, come down to the long tail, you can start to see things like ethical lab grown diamond engagement rings. Okay, now this is only on the second keyword here. It's got another 23 to go, so I'll come back when that is done. But again, every time you look at the long tail keywords here, you start to see commercial intent keywords. Best lab grown diamond ring and diamond engagement rings, man-made diamond engagement rings, custom lab grown diamond engagement rings. Okay, and that is basically the kind of searches that people do once they are kind of further down the process of gathering information. They're getting closer to the buyer intent keyword searches. Okay, it will start to go into brands after this, and that's exactly what we want to do. And we can do all of this with just the Magic Recon tool. That's all we need to use to be able to do this strategy start to finish. And when we get to that particular part, then what we can do is we can go over to the Affiliate Edge tool, and we can put in multiple URLs that are ranking for the keyword that we decide that we want to target. Okay, I suggest to put in between 5 and 7 URLs, and what we can do then is we can get a very comprehensive article outline that is being guided by our SEO and conversion checklist, which I think has got something like 35 different points in it. So it's not just optimizing for SEO, it's optimizing for conversion as well. Okay, now the important thing about this as well is when we create those kind of articles on parasites like medium.com or LinkedIn posts, we do not want the article to be too long. This is why we need to dig deeper. Okay, because long form articles on those kind of sites are less likely to get full full read from the people. They just want to scan the information. So the software is designed to create shorter articles that are to the point, but they are still optimized for SEO, and they're optimized as well for conversion. There's multiple CTAs included in the actual article text. Okay, it's deliberately done like that because of the audience that we're targeting. We've got to understand the environment that they are in. There's lots of distractions when they're in a Parasite platform like LinkedIn or medium.com. Okay, and as we start to dig deeper and deeper and deeper, the chances of us being able to get rankings, because sites like LinkedIn and medium.com right now rank very, very well. And even if you want to go to sponsored post route, like Deccan Herald or Outlook India or any of those kind of sites, we still want to be targeting keywords that give us the very, very best chance of getting fast rankings, which all of these platforms I just mentioned will be able to do. But also we want to be able to convert the people from the article that they are reading. Okay, so we don't want it to be long form. You're not writing for your own WordPress blog kind of thing where you're really trying to insert a lot of different keywords and subheadings and all that kind of stuff. We just want to the point articles, okay, maybe about 1,000 words, so that we can target these multiple different angles, and we can do that with Parasite SEO Pro quite easily. We're able to go and knock out tons and tons and tons of content, because even after we have decided the keyword here, and after we have done the Affiliate Edge article, we can go to the Niche Navigator and churn out 30 articles, all with subtopics from the buyer intent keyword that we finally decided on in the end. So if I decided that I wanted to do 30 articles about Ritani lab-grown diamonds, then it's going to knock out 30 articles. It's going to knock out 10 buyer intent keyword focused articles, and plus 20 articles that are informational intent, so that we can completely saturate that niche. Okay, and we can put those articles into those Parasite platforms like medium.com and LinkedIn, etc. Okay, so now let's come back in here and let's see what's happening here. And so we've got a whole bunch of different suggestions here for the lab grown diamonds. What I'm not seeing yet is any particular brand. Okay, so we're going to dig one level deeper after this has finished, so that we can get the brands. And I'm going to use the word brands in the keyword that we put in. Okay, so we can control all of this just by the words that we use when we're telling the software to go and fetch the information from GPT 4.5 Turbo. Okay, so we're able to go and do that quite quickly, quite easily, and we can guide the actual searches as we need. Okay, so I'm going to take lab grown diamond engagement rings again. Okay, and this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on add a new project, and I'm going to put in here 25 lab grown diamond engagement rings brands. Okay, let's see if that helps. Fix my typo quickly. Now there probably is not 25, but I'll put it in there because we kept to 25 all the way through so far. And we should be able to start to see brands like Ritani and James Allen. I know that because of the search I did yesterday. Sometimes the AI just gives you different results, and you can see from here I started to get the brand name of Ritani very, very early. It was only about 3 levels deep at this point. Okay, and I started to get mentions of Ritani lab grown diamond rings. Then I started to get results for James Allen lab grown diamond rings, and it just allows us to dig deeper and deeper and deeper. And as we start to get into the long tail keywords, then we start to see again the buyer intent keywords. Ritani lab grown diamond review. Okay, Ritani lab grown engagement rings. affordable Ritani lab diamonds. The long tail keeps showing buy intent keywords, and it's important to understand that so that we know what we're looking for. We can save time just by going directly to the long tail. This is just the way the AI is giving us the output. Okay, it's just helping us along the way to be able to identify the keywords that we might want to go after. Okay, so this is interesting. It's given us 20 results, but it has not included Ritani, and Ritani was the first one it gave me yesterday. But it's still quite good because we got 20 different brands. I was not aware of these brands, okay? I wasn't even aware of Ritani until yesterday as well, and that's the whole point of doing this particular strategy. As we dig deeper and deeper and deeper, we start to learn more about the niche, and it takes literally just minutes to go through all of these different sort of campaigns within campaigns as we dig deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay, so now what I can do is I can click on the details in here, and you can see I've been checking one or two of these. Now let's have a look at the first one and go to the long tail keywords. Okay, so it's got the brand name, bespoke jewelry designs, diamond engagement rings, luxury jewelry trends by Jean Doucet, etc. What's interesting is when we come down into the suggested articles, okay, what you will find is that it starts to combine the keywords from here, the long tail keywords. This is the bespoke jewelry designs, okay, with the brand name. So it's doing both the keyword and the brand name as well in the suggested article titles that we've got here. Okay, so you can see, for example, long tail keywords, bespoke jewelry designs, diamond engagement rings, jewelry trends, okay, luxury jewelry trends. When we come down here, we've got luxury jewelry and the brand name. Let's see what else. The bespoke angle is here, and it's here. And they've got as well a different angle that wasn't in the long tail, but ethical and sustainable lab diamond jewelry. Okay, that seems to be an important kind of angle for that particular niche. Okay, and you can see again the luxury jewelry kind of thing. Let's go and have a look at one more. Okay, so this one is Smiling Rocks, sustainable lab grown diamond jewelry, environmentally friendly. That's the two kind of angles that they've got in here. When we come down into the suggested articles in here, you can see it's got the brand name and the sustainable diamond jewelry, the brand name and the ethical diamond jewelry. It's very, very similar to what we've got in the long tail keywords. Okay, so it goes deeper and deeper and deeper. Now the one that I would be interested in here would be the James Allen one, and that's because it's got a lot of search volume from what I had seen before. Okay, so it's not showing me the search volume in here for some reason. We probably have to update the prompts. It's not the software, it's just the prompts behind it, and that needs to be tweaked a little bit so that we can get every time these keyword sort of volumes, or maybe we just need longer tail keywords for that to actually work like we had done here, where we had the longer tail keywords instead of just brand names. But anyway, James Allen, I know that it's got some decent traffic volumes, and to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over into keyword intent, and I'll open that up, and we're going to put in here James Allen, and I'll put the word rings, and we will run a keyword intent search for that. Okay, and you can see here James Allen rings, 27,000. Jim Allen rings, that's another way to another sort of keyword to target as well. And as we come down, we will start to see different types of rings, like wedding rings and diamond engagement rings, men's wedding bands, and you can see we've got the buyer intent keywords, etc., etc. So by combining using the keyword intent tool, which you can use for free, by the way, just go to keywordintent.io. okay, you can use it for free. It will give you all these different angles and suggestions that we can use to dig deeper as well. Now coming back into the software, what I want to do is I want to do a new project with the Magic Recon, so we go one level deeper again, and I'm going to call this one James Allen Diamond Engagement Rings. Again, my typos. Add the project, start processing. Okay, so this is getting even more interesting as we start to go into the brands. You can see here I've got 36 different results come back for the keywords. I did not specify 25 this time because we were going into the brand and the brand names, and we got 36 results come back, and we can see as well the search volume for those as well. Now this search volume is using the Google Ads API. Okay, that's like the Google keyword tool that you will find within the Google Ads, your Google Ads account under tools. So this is, not going to give you the same volumes as you would find from other keyword tools, like Suggest, etc. But it's still good information because you can see the keywords that are likely to be interesting for most people, okay, or being most searched, even if the volumes are not correct. So we've got things like infinity engagement ring. Search volume doesn't look good, but I don't really believe the search volumes for a lot of these keyword tools, okay. But it's just giving you different ways that we can attack this particular niche, and we can completely saturate it in just a few clicks for each article if you want to do it one by one, according to the keywords that we've got in here, or if you want to use Niche Navigator and hit 30 at one time, okay, it's going to give you that ability. Now I've done another one here for the Ritani because I feel kind of it's missing out because I've got it within that Google Doc, so I do want to run a search for the Ritani one, and we'll do that next, and I'll come back when this is done. And as I go into the details here, you can see this is going to take a while. It's got 36 to go through, but we can come in here and we can start to see even more keyword ideas, and we go straight to the long tail, and you can see things like James Allen engagement ring styles, customizing your James Allen engagement ring, conflict-free James Allen diamond rings. James Allen versus competitors is a good possibility there for doing a comparison kind of article. And here we got the suggested articles. Let's have a look. Some more. 14K white gold petite pave engagement ring. I mean, that is really buyer intent, isn't it? I don't know what the search is going to be for that, but again, you've got the ability that you can completely saturate with the tools that we've got in here. Whether using the content edge tool, which will take an article that has been written by someone else, it will look for the keyword and content gaps, it will create an outline for a new article based on those gaps and what's included already in the article that you have provided to the AI to go and analyze. And plus it's going to find even more keywords, etc., and then it's going to write the article. And don't forget, at each of those two stages, for the outline and for writing the article, it is using an SEO and conversion checklist as a guide, okay, so that it keeps it on track. And especially for the conversions, it's very important. For the on-page SEO stuff, if you want to make sure you've got your main keyword in every subheading, it's a very quick and easy process to fix that. I'm really trying to get the tool to focus on conversions. That's where the on-page stuff always falls apart, okay, because most people are just following simple SEO rules, but nobody seems to have created a checklist until now for the conversion stuff. So if you combine the SEO and conversion, you've got 35 points within that checklist for guidelines, and then it goes and scores its own work for the article writing. Then we can see immediately what we need to do, and so it's completely different from any sort of on-page SEO plugin that you find for WordPress, for example, because this one focuses on both the SEO and also for the conversion and for the readability, etc. as well. Okay, so you can see it's digging deeper and deeper, and we're getting buyer intent keywords all the time. Okay, we've got 1 carat diamond ring, and as we come down to the article suggestions, you can see it's got a whole bunch of very, very good article suggestions that we can use for complete niche saturation. Okay, I'll pause until I can get this finished, and we will start to run the one for Ritani as well, which is another brand. And so we should be able to, you know, find enough content ideas from this that we can run multiple niche navigator campaigns. Now, multiple niche navigator campaigns means that we will get keyword analysis, it will identify buyer intent keywords, it will identify informational intent keywords, and then it will go into the subtopics of the informational intent keywords and identify the subtopics, okay, and find the keywords for those, and then it will start to expand into suggestions for articles for the buyer intent keywords, and suggestions for the informational intent keywords, and suggestions for the subtopics of the informational intent keywords. Okay, so up to that point that I've just shown you for Niche Navigator, all of that is done in one click, and then it's going to give you suggestions for articles. And what you have to do is going to checkbox, and you will see that when you start to generate the article content, it's going to give you an outline. It's going to then go and write the article. Let's see if I've got one already done here. Yeah, it's going to go ahead and write the article, and you can see it's quite a comprehensive article that we got in here, and then it's going to score the article as well. Now, we just added the scoring in here before, you know, after this particular article was created, but it will give you a score on the article. Let's see if I've got an example in the Content Edge tool. Let's see, we've got one here. Okay, so we can see the score comes in this kind of format. So the content, tone and authority, the product presentation, SEO and technical aspects, engagement and conversion. Okay, this is really important. If you want to do the high ticket affiliate marketing stuff, we need to be using this. Things like benefit driven blind bullets, get into their world, provide bonus for the missing piece, the lead magnet, or the content upgrade, summarizing by telling them what you just told them, clear calls to action, mention exclusive buyer bonuses, tell them what to do next, repeat a call to action, ask questions for the readers to leave comments. All of that is about engagement and conversion. Okay, this is all within the checklist that it's been told to use as a guideline when it's creating the outline, when it's writing the content, and then it's going to score its own efforts and what it has done. Okay, so it's quite important that we understand what we are trying to do here, especially with the conversion, because it's one thing to rank because you've got good on-page SEO and you found, you know, buyer intent keywords that you're able to go and rank easily because you're piggybacking on the Parasite platforms. But it's another thing to get conversions. Okay, we really need to focus on conversions. And also from the SEO side, the engagement is actually very, very important. As we found out from Saturate over the years, we were the first ones to create a tool for the CTR, what people are calling now CTR manipulation. I simply called it search and click back then. 2014 we made the first CTR tool. It's called Search and Click Commando. You can go and find a video on it on YouTube. You will see we did that back in 2014. That developed into VidAttack Alpha, then it developed into SERPAttack as we have it today. And so it's been like in 10 years we've been building those kind of tools, and we just evolved it into now, which is a PTP mobile proxy built in as well, so you're always getting mobile views for it. But that stuff works. We've shown through the years from multiple case studies that we've done, the CTR and engagement really does work. So we want to work on engagement, but it's not just by using fake views from tools like SERPAttack, where you're getting a sort of P2P network of members all doing views for your videos from their computers, or you know, using their mobile IPs, etc. It's about trying to get, you know, from from the rankings you get. It's getting the engagement levels at a reasonable level from the real traffic that comes once you get rankings. That's what all the other tools fail to tell you, and I've been telling people this for years. It's one thing to use the CTR manipulation to get your rankings, but when the real traffic comes, it's going to drown out anything you can do with any tool. Okay, so we need to put this kind of thing in here. The engagement and conversion is really, really, really important. Okay, we have to take care of that at the time of writing the article, but it's so much easier today with AI. All you need is a system, and that is exactly what we've designed here with the Parasite SEO Pro. We've got a complete system to be able to do that, from the niche navigator to generate 30 articles that are buyer intent or informational intent or subtopic, etc., etc., and we can just dig deeper and deeper and deeper. The one thing you've got to do with the niche navigator once you have started to do this is you will go into the articles and you will checkbox the article, and you're going to start generating the article content in here. Okay, so you're going to click, it's an extra click for each one. It's the only way that we can do it for that volume of articles, and the reason for that is because it's going to create the article in sections. It's going to create the title, it's going to create the introduction, then it's going to create the subheadings one at a time, then it's going to create a conclusion at the end, then it's going to create an FAQ. All of that is done with a prompt sequence in the background. Okay, so that's why we need to do this one article at a time, but it's only one click, and it only takes 1 minute usually, but sometimes a couple of minutes, but it's going to give you a more in-depth article that you're going to be able to use. Okay, and that will give you much better output. Again, in here as well, I forgot that we've got to click a button here to get the score, so we can just click on the score here and we can start scoring the article that's been created, and it will go and compare it to the SEO and conversion checklist that we put in there, which it gives us just that extra bit of information that we can use to improve our content. Now if you want to take the content and put it through something like Surfer SEO afterwards, go ahead. I'm focused here on being able to get an article written that is good enough. Now if you go into tools like Surfer, it might suggest that you start to use more content, like a 2,000 word article, but you have to ask yourself, is that going to convert on a Parasite platform, or is it going to be too long that people are just going to skim it, they're going to scan it, they're not really taking anything in, and therefore you're not getting some very good conversions. Okay, you have to think about it like you are the person who's reading. Okay, and you can see here we've got the same format, and we can see where we might want to improve. Now we can take that article, we can put it back through, and we can ask for a better version, focusing on things like the product presentation or the engagement and conversion, etc. But some things you need to have in your article after it's been written as well. If you're adding something like bonuses, for example, if you're doing high ticket affiliate promotion for an internet marketing product like Profit Singularity, which you will see is ranking on Google from LinkedIn Pulse articles. That's a $2,500 program, and you can go and get I think about 50% commissions or maybe slightly less, but it's ranking just with a free piece of content without any without needing to build a website, etc., just piggybacking off of LinkedIn. Okay, at that point you might have to put your bonus information afterwards. Okay, so that's going to give you a lower score here because you haven't got your bonus information yet. Okay, but all of this is here to guide you all the way through. Anyway, let's come back over into the Magic Recon, see how we're doing in here. Okay, so that one is finished now, and what I'm going to do is checkbox this, and we're going to start processing for the Ritani Grown Lab Diamonds. Lab grown diamonds, I should say, not grown lab diamonds. Okay, so we've got 15 back here, but again, it's okay. We're digging deep now into brand names, so we're getting to the point where we are finding the real buyer intent kind of keywords when they're so far down the line that even know the brand, and then we are starting to look for the real details for the different types of ring, whether it's a 1 carat ring or halo engagement ring or even just the word reviews in here, but you can see like marquee engagement ring, etc., etc. This is when people are really far down the line. They might not get as much traffic volume, but it's about conversions at this point, okay? And these are very, very high intent keywords that we can target. Okay, so coming in here, I'm waiting for the details to start coming up, which is of course the different keywords where it digs deep with the related keywords, LSI keywords, the long tail keywords. And again, long tail is by intent. James Allen princess cut diamond review. How many people are targeting that? How many people have got the technology like this that we can target that in a couple of clicks, come out with an article that's SEO and conversion optimized, and put it onto Parasite platforms like LinkedIn and Medium. Okay, we can do all of that in just a few clicks, all of it, all the way through. Okay, so Retani Lab diamonds for engagement, sustainable engagement rings, lab created diamond rings, and again go to the long tail keywords, best places to buy lab grown diamond jewelry. Right. This is by intent, okay, but we want to go where they have got the name of the brand in here as well, which is going to help us to get sort of even more sort of niche by intent. It's going to be easier for you to rank for because you're targeting that, okay, because you're able to saturate. Okay, let's see, Retani diamond alternative rings. Let's go and have a look at the long tail. Okay, this is informational guide to lab grown diamond engagement rings at Retani, best alternatives to Retani. Well, we know we got 25 of those, okay, from the brands. You can see here we've got 20 or 25 here. Come into the long tail, and again, eco-friendly lab created diamond engagement rings. There's just multiple angles. It's all about saturation. It's all about finding the different angles and hitting it in multiple ways with the simplicity of just a few clicks from tools like ParasiteSEO Pro. Got bridal rings, eco-friendly, etc., etc., etc. So as we start to go down that, what we want to do is, once you've decided on a keyword that you want to target, what we can do, apart from using the niche navigator, which you can just go and knock out like 30 different articles, but once you have decided on what you want to target, then we can go and do a search on Google. And when we do a search on Google, we're able to pull in some URLs that we can then put into the affiliate edge tool. Now, the beauty of the affiliate edge tool is that we can put in here multiple URLs. Okay, you can see in here I've taken a whole bunch of URLs as an example from one of the videos we did earlier, and I took all of these from Outlook India just because I wanted to do something quickly as a demonstration. But if we go to Google and we put in here Retani lab grown diamonds engagement rings, then what you see is the first two articles are from Retani themselves. Okay, the first three, and as we scroll down, we should start to see more like reviews. Okay, so we've got one review. This one is more of an e-com kind of site. We've got another review here. Don't forget, I'm not writing the word review at the end here. I'm just putting in the sort of seed keyword again at this point, once I know the brand name. Legit or scam, or keep away from those kind of articles. Here's another review, okay, and we can come down even further and we can see good place to buy engagement rings, This is again Ritani review. We'll take that one. And here's a good one, James Allen versus Ritani. That's a good one to take. And there should be one here from Trustpilot as well, which is one more thing that I want to put into the prompts behind some of the content tools. I'll just put in here Trustpilot. Okay, customer reviews of Ritani.com. Okay, now what I've got is I've got 7 or 8 articles. I can copy these, and I'm just going to put this into a TXT file on another screen here for a second so that I can put them all in at one time into the Affiliate Edge tool. I'm just doing this quickly. Normally I would skim through these articles just to give me a better insight and see if there's some other angles I might want to target, especially with the Niche Navigator tool, because don't forget that you're not limited to how many campaigns you can run. You can run as many campaigns as you want, and every time get 30 article suggestions, and the articles can be written for you with an extra click, etc., and even scored for you for the conversion and SEO with an extra click as well. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take these, but if you're reading through these articles, even just skimming them, or even just putting it into the URLs into ChatGPT and say, like, give me the key insights, that's a good way to do it, so that you are able to get an overview just with key insights that you can use for different angles. Or you can take the conversation even deeper with ChatGPT and ask it to suggest the different angles that you can use to put through Niche Navigator. Okay, I don't like anything when the pop-up comes, because I think it actually gets in the way of the AI. I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I just avoid them in case it does. Okay, so now I've got here, let's pull this over. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8 articles. What we're going to do is we're going to go now into the Affiliate Edge tool. We're going to create a new article. I'm going to call this one Ritani Diamond Rings. Okay, should be engagement rings. I'm going to put this in here. And here we want to put in the proper keyword. Okay, so I'm going to put in here Ritani lab grown diamond engagement rings. Okay, that's our main keyword that we are targeting. Okay, and at the moment we haven't got GPT-4 Turbo on here, so that will be added today. I've asked them to add that today. It should be in there by now. So I'm just going to click on add to project anyway, and we can start analyzing. And what it's going to do is it's going to analyze all of those articles, okay, all of them, and it's going to look for keyword and content gaps from all of them, and it's going to create an outline using those gaps and plus the SEO and conversion checklist. And then it's going to write an article using that outline and the SEO and conversion checklist. Okay, that is, not a quick process, because there's multiple prompts going on in the background of this software at this time at the moment. So it's creating the post outline, it's doing some content gap analysis, etc., etc. So I'm going to come back when this is finished. Okay, so that is now done, and let's just have a quick look. You can see that we have got a post outline that's quite comprehensive, and we've got our article, and it's written out, and it's got a whole bunch of interesting stuff in there. And also what we can do is check on this score as well. This is the SEO and conversion checklist comparison that was used as a guide. Okay, very quick and very easy. Now this has taken a while to do this video because I'm doing step by step and talking, but otherwise you're just clicking and going deeper with the Magic Recon and just identifying opportunities. And you can go back up to the start again and take another angle from this, like sapphire engagement rings, and then start digging deep about sapphire engagement rings until you get to the brands, etc. Or just go straight into the brands. In this case, I'm just following a process that I did yesterday with the Magic Recon that took me from, you know, that step that I've started with the sort of seed keyword all the way into the brands, until, you know, into the more sort of very sub niche kind of keywords, like, you know, the different types of engagement rings and different types of, like, the Bella Vita diamond ring collection. I would never have known that kind of stuff without having to do a whole bunch of research. And here we're just finding stuff that are, you know, that is presented to us on a plate. So I can even just go and start to create articles around the Ritani Bella Vita diamond ring collection, and I can even go into the niche navigator and create a new project and put in here a project name, and let's call this one Lab Grown Diamonds. Okay, put that in here, enter the niche. I'll just keep it the same just for simplicity. I would go a little bit more nuanced, and this is using GPT. We can use GPT-4 Turbo for this, which gives us better output. And all I want to do then is start. Hold on a second. And start processing. I clicked the wrong button there. Start processing here, and it's going to go and create all of this stuff at the top up here. Okay, so it's going to create in that one click. Main keyword analysis, identification of buyer and commercial intent keywords, identification of informational intent keywords, and then from them it's going to find the sub niches, subtopics from the informational intent. So this gives us the ability to get all these different articles done that we're going to get done. So it's going to create suggestions for the buyer intent, suggestions for the information intent articles, suggestions for the subtopic articles. And then when all of that is done in one click that I've shown you up to now, yeah, and then we will get into the articles that you can choose to do. So you would just click on that, you go to the article info, and you would start to generate the content, etc., one at a time with this, because of the way that the multiple prompts are in the back of every single click that you do for the article creation. So it's going to create that outline step by step, one prompt at a time in the background, but it all happens in about 1 minute for you to be able to get that article, and then you can score your article as well, so you can find any weak spots that you might want to improve on. Okay, nice simple system. Magic Recon tool is very, very, very good. Okay, put that in combination with the Affiliate Edge tool. Once you know what your sort of main niche is going to be, or subtopic is going to be, put it through the niche navigator, and it will go ahead and it will start to create those 30 article suggestions for you with the keywords and everything else. It will go quite deep into this kind of stuff. Let me just come back over here. So we will have a keyword analysis. Let's see if we got another one run here. Okay, this one's a bit better to see. We get main keyword analysis, etc. Now, depending on what GBT you're using, 4.5 is going to be the best. 3.5 Turbo will give you pretty decent results. It will be even faster, but 4.5 is the best. And when you start to get into the potential buyer keywords and informational keywords and all that kind of stuff, it's just giving you deeper information, but all that information is being collected so that it starts to give you suggestions for articles. Okay, and it starts to give you suggestions for the subtopic articles, and then you can choose the articles that you want. You can click on all of these one at a time, or you can just cherry pick the ones that you want. It's entirely up to you. And then you can take maybe some ideas from this and from the keyword research and put it through again. You're unlimited use with the niche navigator, so hit it with as many angles as you can so that you can saturate that particular niche with huge amounts of content. okay, and get that content onto medium.com, linkedin.com, the 2 free sites that are ranking. Even put it into Google Doc if you want to reformat and make it public so that it becomes indexable in the search results. We're starting to see Google Docs ranking, okay, so you can make that public so that anybody can find it in the search results. That can even help you as well. That gives you an extra an extra piece of content, and if you want, you can link that to your Parasite pages, or just put in an affiliate link, etc. You can do this in any niche. I just chose jewelry as one, but if you go into this tool and you say give me 25 high ticket affiliate marketing niches, it's going to give you 25 suggestions that you can use, just like we did up here, okay. So we got high ticket jewelry niches from this one. You can just say high ticket niches and it will come up with things like gold and yachts and make money online and all those different niches, and from there you can start to dig in. Okay, so that's it. I will put the link for this Google Doc into, so you got the step-by-step. Yeah, I'll put that into the Facebook page. I will put it into the members area for Parasite SEO Pro with some extra bits of information for members as well. Okay, I'll release this one publicly because I'll show you the how, but you really need to have the tool to make this work in the way that we're going to use it, which is complete saturation, niche saturation, okay, so that we can hit all those different angles as many times as we possibly can. And as long as you've got the ability to knock these out and put them onto the internet, get them public, you're going to find that you know it's just a numbers game at that point. Okay, AI content is ranking. AI content is ranking for really competitive keywords like payday loans, some crypto niches, dating, all that kind of stuff. You will find it for expensive make money online kind of information courses and stuff like that. You will see AI generated content is ranking on the Parasites. Okay, I might not want to put it on my main website, the AI generated content, but I will put it onto the Parasites and you will find that it's ranking there perfectly fine. Okay, it's about whether the content is helpful, and the way we have constructed the prompts in the background here, we will always have helpful content. Okay, and there will be over the next couple of days the EEAT article writer tool as well, so you can even take those main keywords and put it through that, but you're going to have to put input some more information for that particular tool to be able to generate the content the way it should be written for EEAT. Okay, so you have a little bit more work to do there, a couple of paragraphs to add for specific things that it's going to ask you so that it can create the article with the expertise and experience, etc., that you're supposed to have as you're portraying that sort of expertise, experience and authority and building trust, etc. Okay, so that's it for now. Nearly 1 hour video. I know it's been a little bit long, but hopefully you got something from this, and it's something that you will go ahead and use. And you know, it's great to have tools like this, but you've got to be using them, and you've got to be getting your content on the internet. You can make your money back pretty quickly by going after not just high ticket niches. You can be doing this for product launches on places like JV0, or you can do it for ClickBank products, or you can even do it for Warrior Plus kind of products and make money on a sort of day by day basis just by keep putting content out there. And a lot of those funnels from those particular kind of sites like JV0 and the Warrior Plus, they will have recurring income in the funnels, maybe in the first upsell or second upsell. And as it goes deeper into the OTOs, the prices rise and you've got recurring income. So, you know, don't discount it. But if you're going to use those platforms, you'll find that you've got better quality products usually on JVZoo than what you do on Warrior Plus these days. But there are some good products still go into Warrior Plus, but be careful the products that you choose. Okay, if a sales page looks too hypey, up to you whether you want to promote it or not, but at least in that situation, tell people in your article, the sales page is hypey, but here's what's actually really good about this tool. and do a demo or something, embed a demo video with it as well. That will help you. And those kind of affiliate reviews, even for the low cost front end, they always end up having recurring. They often end up having you know, reasonably priced upsells. I'm talking about 97, 97, and the prices just keep going up as you go through the funnels. So there's a good chance you can make very, very good money ongoing from just putting a piece of content on the internet one time on LinkedIn, for example, or Medium, or both. Okay, so don't discount those kind of things. You can use this in multiple ways and pull your money back as long as you're using the tool and getting the content onto the internet. Okay, thanks.